Yo, what is going on today, guys? Sekiro here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new generic Link machine that just got announced for Supreme Darkness. So, just a background story, or just for background information, I love all machine decks. Like, if I actually open up Dueling Book, you can see like my defaulted stuff is every single like machine archetype in the game. So, if I ever want to just like build a deck for fun, I could just like see what archetype I want to pick from and choose. So, when I woke up this morning, I was not expecting to see machine support, but here we are. So to summon them, you have to use a machine monster with 1,000 or less original attack. And then when he's link summoned, you can send a face-up continuous spell card you control to the graveyard and add one Clockwork Knight from your deck to your hand. And then obviously Clockwork Knight is like mostly used in Cyberdragons, but I think now that you can actually search it, I think it might open the opportunity to open up to have people played in more Earth Machine decks. Like I'll show the case that after. And then his second effect, you can target basically the monster you summoned with it, a machine with 1,000 resist attack from your graveyard. Tribute one other machine monster, and if you do, you can special summon that target in defense position. Um, I think it's a nice effect that it actually like you special summon one from grave, and it doesn't actually negate the effect. So I'm happy about that part. I don't think the second effect's the best. I think the main effect is going to be searching Clockwork Knight on it, and just having a generic link machine is also always nice. And I also like how it doesn't restrict you into like Earth machines or anything, because obviously like Clockwork Knight, like it works for all the machines for the attack effect, but the other effect, like in the graveyard, only works for Earth machines. So I'm glad like this link doesn't just like restrict you only to that attribute. So when I first saw this card, the first cards obviously you think of as Cyberdragons, which I have this. Where is it? New machine link. So you could search, you could off core, summon core. You could search Cyberdark Realm, use Cyberdark Realm, search Chimera, and then you can normal summon them. And then if you want, you could add Power Bond, which is why I put this here. You don't have to play Power Bond, obviously, because not every, like most Cyber Dragon decks actually don't. But I just, if you're already playing them, might as well. And then that's like the way to guarantee searching Clockwork, because obviously you search a continuous spell. But then I was also thinking, you could also use him to, like, you could also use Hertz to summon him, and then you could search a Cyberdragon. So it was just like a bonus thing. So I think this is going to be like a pretty good card for Cyberdragon support. And then my second thought was, what other machine decks use a lot of continuous spells? And Infinitrack, obviously, like the main one of the main searching cards is a continuous spell. So if you're playing Infinitracks, like mostly when you play Infinitracks, you play Earth Machines, you play like the Infinitrack Machina train engine. If you could always play like one Clockwork Knight in that, and then if you just happen to draw heavy forward, you could eventually go into the link using Trencher to bring back a Harvester, or you could even use Trencher himself because he only has 500 attack points to summon the link, and then send heavy forward to the graveyard, and then search Clockwork Knight like that. So I think it's actually, and then if you just draw a Clockwork, if you're playing one of them in the deck, it's not a bad card for machines at the end of the day. They get a Wall's Tempai if they can't destroy it. So that was my second thought, which is the deck I'm most interested in trying it out. And then another one is just Ancient Gears. I mean, Ancient Gear box, you could actually use it if you need to get Commander in the graveyard for some reason. Like if you don't have a way to like pop, or like if you don't have another guy to link with, and you need him in the graveyard to activate his trap, you can just link him off into this now because it's a one card link. And then Ancient Gear Dragon is also a target. And then statue, you would probably never use statue, but it is possible with them if you have an extra one. And then obviously they play two continuous spell cards, Fortress and Advanced, which are highly searchable actually with Wyvern and stuff. So you would obviously most likely pop Advanced because you would not want to pop Fortress just because Fortress is budget Tempai field spell. And then the last stuff I was thinking about for machines, obviously, was Machinas. Although both Machina continuous spells are not played, you do run 3 deployment usually if you're playing Earth machines anyways, because you want to be able to get into the Machina engine with like Fortress, Citadel, and then if you play Rune Force, or just search Gear Frame so you can get your combo started. you could theoretically play one of these and then search them off for redeployment. Um, like at the end of the day, I mean, they're not good cards, and you never want to draw these, but you could theoretically play them to get the Link Monsters effect. Um, and for their like other stuff, I was like thinking about is Orcus already has that like new Link coming out, but you could also theoretically like um use this in Orcus not for the search effect, but just to get your cards in the graveyard for now, because it's gonna come out sooner than the new Link. And I'm pretty sure, actually, maybe they don't. Or you could use, you only use Bombard. Never mind. I was like, for some reason, thinking that the Orcus cards had like less attacks. I just never mind. Just disregard all that stuff. I mean, you theoretically could play it in Orcus because they do have a thing, but the only card you could really summon it on, it would be Brass, and which why would you at the end of the day, to be honest? I mean, you could. I guess it could be like a side deck thing. Like if you're playing against Tempai, you could side like this in, and then you could summon Brass off Harp, and then just pray they don't have like an out. But yeah, so I basically just wanted to talk about this new card. I find it really interesting. I'm kind of curious if there's gonna be like more like machine support like coming out. Like I would fucking love like like a what's the word, like a retrain a Rada for the Machine King cards, because I feel like the Machine King cards are like really interesting, but they suck because they're like OG cards. So I'd love to see some type of like new Machine King support, or just like new versions of them that make them actually good. Yeah, anyways, that is my thoughts on this new Link. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you guys watched this far, thank you for watching, and let me know what you guys think in the comments.